Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee,
I'm E.
and today's episode is going to be an already debunked rumor. I'm saying that now because I already know what the comments are going to say. Y'all, what are y'all talking about? This has been debunked, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure, yeah. But still, we're going to report on
Spicy.
it. Yeah, we still need to, we still need to know what happened here. Because as some of us like to say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And no, you never know. Anyway, so what I'm talking about here, the rumor that's already been debunked. Did Marjorie Harvey cheat?
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Now, here's what the LA Times and E! Online have said. After a rumor circulated online that Steve Harvey's wife Marjorie cheated on him with a staff member, the pair are slamming what she called foolishness and lies. The comedian assured fans that there was no truth to the accusation, confirming him and his wife of 16 years are better than ever. Sure. While speaking at the business event InvestFest in Atlanta over the weekend, Steve Harvey pushed back against claims that Marjorie Harvey had multiple affairs and is now seeking a divorce settlement of $200 million. Holy crap. Um, so, quote from Steve says, "Before I get started, just let me say I'm fine." Steve said this while on stage during an August 27 event, as seen in a video shared on TikTok. He said, "We're fine. I don't know what y'all doing, but find something else to do because we're fine. Lord have mercy. Man, I ain't got no time for rumors and gossip. God's been good to me. I'm still shining."
So now Marjorie said, my husband and I don't usually stop to address all this foolishness and lies that have spread up about us. And she captioned this on an August 27th Instagram post. However, to whom much is given, much is required. I understand that my platform comes some sort of responsibility to those that may not be as strong as we are, whatever that means. After tying the knot in 2007, Steve, 66 years old, whose blended family includes 7 children, have praised Marjorie as the best thing that's ever happened to him. I guess that's kind of sweet, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. Marjorie changed the ways I existed, the TV host said in People in 2012. I have never been in a healthy adult relationship. I've never been loyal and I've never fully respected. So I guess Marjorie, kind of changed them.
Yeah.
And Marjorie feels the same way. We're best friends, she told the outlet at the time. It's the first time either of us has had someone we can talk to about everything. So, like Dee said, this is debunked. They said, leave us alone. But like she said, where there's smoke, there's fire.
I mean, okay, so listen. Are they believable? Sure. Yeah. Why am I not going to believe Steve Harvey? He's on TV all the time doing his family feud. I believe what he says. But I love him as the host of Family Feud, by the way.
Ooh.
But there's been some history of things that have happened in both their lives that I think would lend itself to some of these rumors. And I mean, yeah, hopefully it's not true, obviously. Like, who wants to get cheated on, especially so publicly? But I mean, he does seem to be happy. They're constantly on social media showing off their vacation and their style, couple style and everything. So who knows? But I'm not gonna lie. A part of me was like, that could be true.
I thought it was true. I was like, he wrote act like a what was it? Act like a lady, think like a man.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, I think we're gonna cover it on 2 other episodes, but briefly talking about this now. So it was said that Marjorie is the one that's teaching Lori how to act like a lady, think like
Lady.
a man, and also with Steve. And actually, Marjorie is the brains of that whole series and saga because of her scandalous past. I don't, you know,
Oh.
she was with some kingpins. She
Mm.
was like investigated by the FBI and DEA.
Oh.
Her past is juicy, guys. So I just think it's bad for the brand that they
Mhm.
built. And if she
Yeah.
cheated, they got over it. And at this point, why separate when they've built
Yeah.
this empire, or she's attached herself to this Harvey last name?
That's true. That's
That
true.
doesn't. Mhm.
Okay, like, can people change? Sure. It's possible that whatever was in her past is still in her past. It's not something that maybe she cares for anymore. But it's kind of interesting how like her daughter has gotten so much press, and this, of course, could be very misogynistic on the media side of things. But her daughter gets lots of press for the men that she dates and for the fact that she's not necessarily acting so much as a lady, but definitely thinking like a man. And I don't really see anything wrong with her just, knowing what she wants and what she doesn't want. But the media has always kind of flipped it to make it seem as though she's kind of like I
Hosky.
don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because of course, Lord forbid that a woman acts like a man, all of a sudden it's like the end of the world. But I mean, clearly she had to learn from somewhere, you know? So who knows? Maybe her mom did teach her a few things. Maybe something is still being taught now. I don't know. But I do like Steve Harvey, and I really hope he's not like being cheated on because that sucks.
I know. I
It's
don't
like
know.
he's like too funny and but then again, you never know like what's going on behind closed doors and what people are doing. Completely unrelated, I just read a report not that long ago about Jimmy Fallon and how like he's being exposed because apparently there was like a toxic work environment in his show. So like this man, similar to Steve Harvey, has always seemed like a happy-go-lucky kind
He
of
has. I was
person.
surprised when I read that. And I'm like, is
Yeah.
this, sometimes it's hard to believe some things like,
Yeah.
do you believe the victims or do you believe, who's being accused? I'm like, we're in this society sometimes. I don't mean to offend. That's my disclaimer. Where the victims lie. And I'm like, you're crying wolf
Yeah.
and you're hurting people, that it actually happened to.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, we had Lizzo with all her allegations. Then
Right.
we had Ellen. Now we have Jimmy
Mhm.
Fallon and, a
So
whole
true.
slew of other people. So sometimes it's
Yeah.
just like hard to believe these things. But
Yeah.
then I can't, celebrities, they have a lot of yes people. So,
Yeah.
and money and power and entitlement. So maybe they are treating them like that.
Yeah, that's
Who
very
knows?
true. And
Hmm.
that's the thing, that's what I'm saying. Like we just never know. It's like what could be going on behind closed doors is not something that we're all, aware of. So it could be possible that yeah, something's going on where Marjorie maybe is doing something, allegedly, of course. Um and ultimately time will tell because at the end of the day, things always come to light and like if it were true and if something comes out, like yeah, it's gonna look a little weird. But yeah, Steve Harvey's someone that like I've always really enjoyed and liked watching all the stuff he's involved in and everything. But I mean he's even had his past transgressions in previous relationships and everything. So who knows? Could be karma. I don't know. Allegedly, of course, this is all alleged, guys. All of it.
Well, I think a few years ago, I think it was on a podcast or an interview or something, and Steve Harvey has like 7,000 jobs.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, maybe Marjorie did because she feels lonely. Maybe this is all falsehood, and I don't even
Right.
know how this spread to begin with, but you know,
It's interesting, like think about it. Like I can understand like rumors coming out about you know, like how there's rumors about Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, which we'll discuss in another episode. There's rumors about like, all these different like I would say more at the forefront sort of celebrities. Steve Harvey's not someone who's like at the forefront, like it's kind of weird that stuff would kind of come out like about him and his relationship, and like they're an older couple who like don't really seem to get in anybody's way or anybody's business. So I don't know, it's strange, kind of that all came out. It's kind of like why,
Yeah.
like
Well, hopefully they're all good. If
yeah.
they're good, we're great. And, you know, we hate to see divorces. And by we, I
No.
probably mean me. All right, guys, I think that concludes today's video. Let us know in the comments. Do you think Marjorie cheated? What do you think about her past? What do you think about Lori? We'll have an episode on Lori. So you your thoughts. I have some thoughts. Yeah, let us know about this rumor. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video with your friends so we can all be friends. We're trying to grow our community and we will greatly appreciate, passing our info to your friends. And so, we can all be great and laugh and share
And
life.
communicate.
Yeah.
It's a
We also have social media, which Dee will tell you about.
So we're in Instagram and TikTok, and you can follow us there at Hear Me Out DNE Delta Niner Echo. You can also go to our YouTube channel page, and the banner has a direct link to Instagram, so you can go and check us out through there and follow us. Hopefully, we enjoy communicating and kind of interacting with everybody. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.